do you think, Argo? You see, I have all the windows down. Hi. Good boy. So I've never done a video here at the I500 track. And I guess a lot of people may not know that they were able to secure funding to do a lot of improvements here at the I500 track. And some of which you can see, it may not look like improvements, but it will be improvements. Hey Hunter! So this area during the I500 race is where all the vendors and food and all that is. And they're all temporary tents. Well, now we got a bunch of rain this morning, but you can see there's the beginning of a permanent structure. It will be here for all the vendors and whatnot. And I believe that's going to be an improved parking lot. Yep, that is where the big tent was. That's exactly right. I have to be a little careful with my footing because there's a lot of water and I'm just wearing sneakers. So, if we come over here, this is where the police are during the I500. But come down here, hopefully avoid the ticks. Looks like all this ground has been worked and all that's been worked. And they're going to be adding permanent structure here. So the hope is that this will be used for more than just a once a year event. You know, they can do more things here than the I500 race alone. So yeah, they're supposed to improve that. I think they're going to make that so it's actually usable. And I want to say above, and we'll go over there, above where you see all that fresh dirt move, there's going to be another permanent structure over there, I'm pretty sure. Of course, here is the track, the 1 mile oval, which I have come down here and walked with Argo a couple times, just because, you know, just to do it. So we'll kind of head around the other side of this building, but I won't go through the bushes. Here, I'll flip this around. Hello. Oh, covering the camera. It's a pretty hot and humid day. We got 3/4 of an inch of rain this morning before 7 a.m. It's 80 degrees, so yeah, it's quite humid here today. There's another storm coming, so that was the best boy. All the windows open. I'm getting, my shoes are flinging up clods of mud. They're hitting the back of my legs and makes you think there's like bugs or something. Hopefully you're not too much wind here. So there's several private rooms up here for watching the race, and you might be able to see his security cameras. This gate will be locked, but we can come down to it. It's amazing how many people are here during the race as compared to now, you know, and there's just no one here. But if you have the right badge, you can cross over there and go over there and then get down. That's where the pits are down there on the track. But yeah, that gate is definitely locked. Ooh, that was a spiky weed. Found its way into my leg. Let's come over here. Now, something I've learned about is humidity. Is that it's amazing how hot it feels when it's hot and humid like this and you're going with the wind, so there's effectively no wind against you. Whew. Yeah. This here is the access road. All of the team vehicles and all that access the track that way. And it's some years it's kind of interesting getting them all back out because, well, you know, it's covered in snow and ice. So sometimes they have to be drug back out. So, boy, that's really muddy. Really muddy. So yeah, all this has been worked, as you can see. So I don't think I can zoom in. Yeah, I'm sure I can't. So, and then I really want to walk on all that they freshly worked because it's going to be really soggy and soft. And all this up here is parking during the race, and different areas of parking different people are allowed to go to, and yeah, it's quite an event. You know, Hunter was here this last year. I was here as well, and it is quite the event if you're ever around to check out the I500. It is impressive, the amount of beer that is hauled in here. Like a shocking amount. But it is an all-day event. Starts in the dark and ends in the dark. So there we go. You probably can't see. I can't zoom in. Oh, I guess I can. So that water tower was just freshly painted. And on the right hand side, you maybe just make out like a splotch of black. It is the Upper Peninsula there on the water tower. So, but I can feel my phone getting really hot. So I think I'm going to kind of make my way back to the truck and call it. There weren't any ships about, and I was tired of sweltering in humidity, so I figured we'd take a drive in the truck with the air conditioning. And yet here I am, out here in humidity. Guess how that worked out, but it's okay. But this will be, hopefully for the next I500, be quite improved. Be a much nicer experience for all. Not that it was a bad experience, but just nicer. So, oh, that wind feels nice. Real nice. We got another system coming, supposed to be coming here in a couple hours. And some people are saying it might just miss us, other people are saying it might be impressive. So, getting all my running around done before it gets here. I guess I'll leave you with, turn it around. I can zoom in. See, there's the International Bridge, kind of fuzzy. And the Holiday Inn Express. Right there. All right, thanks for joining me on this quick little live. Now that I have better service, I need to do these more often because I actually have service by the river, which is a vast improvement from when I was on Verizon. So far my experience with AT&T, big thumbs up. That's all I have to say. So anyway, I'm gonna head back in the truck, get the AC back on. Thanks for joining me. Argo, who's in there? I'm gonna see you really soon.